Hi everybody, it's me Samantha. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought I would do a color and chat. I've been working out of this page by Mythographic Frozen Fantasies, and yeah, I just thought I would come on camera and color a little bit on camera. So grab a snack and a drink, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So it is Wednesday. I'm feeling a little bit better. I had a kind of jet laggy experience after our plane flight on Saturday. So today's like really the first day that I felt up to doing much of anything, which is not much. It was just a long flight. I don't know. I hate flying. Those of you that know me know I have really, really bad travel anxiety. Like, I get myself all worked up the day before, the day of, and it takes me like a couple of days to just calm down from stuff. I had a really bad plane experience flying to Florida a couple years ago, and that just kind of stirred like all those feelings up again. And so ever since then, flying's been really scary for me. But the problem is I love traveling, and I don't want to be that person that lives in fear of everything, because I like experiencing new things, and I like going out and doing new things, even if it's just by myself. Like, it's of course nice to have my family with me, especially when I'm scared of something, but when given the opportunity to do something, I want to do it instead of just staying home in fear, you know? Because that's no way to live life, staying in your comfort bubble and not doing anything. That's just not fun. Sometimes you gotta push yourself, and sometimes you gotta do things that are scary. And I'm fine. Like, I know what my thinking traps are. They are, if I go out in public, I'm gonna get sick. If I go in a plane, it's gonna crash and I'm gonna die. And something bad's gonna happen. Those are my main thinking traps, and I try to think positively about them. And sometimes it's hard. I need to like verbally talk myself out of things a lot of the time. But I do it, and in the end, I really like the experience of going somewhere, and I really like experiencing new things and living life to the fullest. I feel like it's really nice to stay home. I feel comfortable in my home, and as you should. I mean, your home's your safe space, right? So you're supposed to feel comfortable at home. But it's nice to see the world, and I don't think I'll ever go to Europe because I don't think my body could handle it, to be honest. I would love to go to London someday. And I'd love to go to Greece. But I just don't think my body is... I'm working on it. I'm working on self-positive talk about my body, but I don't think it is healthy enough to make that plane flight. I am afraid of blood clots because being overweight, that's a risk factor, and I'm also afraid of asthma, having an asthma attack. I have my inhaler, of course, but just certain things that I've developed as I've gotten older. I used to not have asthma. That's been a new development since I've gotten older. And living in Idaho, I'm allergic to like grass and hay and pet dander, all the things that are up here. So it's really hard to do stuff. It's really hard for me to exercise. I do walk and I swim in the summertime. Those are about what I can do right now. But it's really hard for me to do strenuous work because of my asthma. Which sucks because I would love to just like work out really hard for a couple hours and burn up those calories. But I can't. So I'm just giving myself a lot of grace and being kind to myself, because nobody's harder on ourselves than we are, especially those of us that have our own inner monologues. When we're alone a lot, we think out loud. And I'm alone a lot. My husband is always out working or doing something. And so, but I need the quiet time because I'm very empathetic, so I need that time to recharge. So I'm not complaining about it. Absorbing people's emotions when I do go out and socialize is really hard and draining on my body. And it takes a good couple days to like get over that, you know? Especially if someone's in a hard place or a dark place and I'm not protected, or I don't put around that prayer of protection. Those are hard days because it's hard to constantly be on the guard, or, you know, guard oneself from others' emotions, because those are hard. Those are hard for your heart. They're hard for your mind. And it's hard to get over them. But we enjoyed Hawaii. Hawaii was lovely. I posted pictures on my Facebook and on my Instagram, but I didn't go on the groups as much. I was really quiet on them. Because I needed the break. It was just too much. But we went to the Outrigger and stayed there. It's called the Outrigger on the Beach Hotel. And it's in Honolulu. It's right on the water, so it's perfect. It's a really nice hotel. The staff is really friendly. It's just a little bit dated. And our bed was kind of uncomfortable, so we didn't get good sleep. But we didn't stay in the hotel. We were out doing stuff. And Jasper really loved the ocean. That was a good experience for him to experience ocean waves. And how, like, powerful the ocean can be, because he's only ever been around lakes and pools. So this was really his first time swimming in the ocean and tasting the salt water and dealing with waves. And he did get stung by something. We don't know what it was. It wasn't a jellyfish, but it was like a bee or something. I don't know. It was in the sand up at North Shore. And his little toe swelled up, so we had to give him some Benadryl, but he's fine. And we saw some turtles, and we didn't get to do a luau because they were too expensive this time around, but we did go shopping and we got some souvenirs for everybody. And we just kind of relaxed and enjoyed ourselves this time around. It really was like, I wanted to relax. That was my main goal. Oh yeah, I forgot this one's red. Oops. But I definitely missed my coloring stuff. I missed my space. I brought a couple books with me. I brought A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo and Small Victories by Joanna Basford. And I colored in those a couple days when Chad and Jasper went to Pearl Harbor. Because I've already seen Pearl Harbor, so I didn't want to see it again. It wasn't really my thing. And then we went on a train ride. And we saw some of the other side of the ocean. We saw Aulani Resort, which was very expensive looking. That was fancy looking. That was probably too expensive for us to stay, but someday I'd like to stay there and see. And we saw what some of the housing communities looked like in the neighborhoods. And a thing I did notice, we didn't have any aches and pains when we were in Honolulu. Chad and I both have a lot of, like, he deals with headaches really badly, and I feel so bad for him. And I deal with my fibro and my allergies and arthritis, pains, and sinus issues up here in Idaho. And I don't know if it's like the fresh air or like the constant breeze of the ocean, but we didn't have any aches and pains there. And it was amazing because that was like the first time in probably years that neither of us complained about something. Like, I remember sitting out on our hotel balcony and being like, you know, you haven't complained about your head hurting. And Chad was like, oh yeah. And that was an amazing thing. Like, when you deal with chronic issues, it's the normal, you know? And to not complain about it was amazing. It was like, oh my gosh, we were talking about other things now. Like, it was weird. I don't know how to describe it. But it kind of made me want to move there, because if we don't have issues there, then like, we're saving on medical bills, we're saving on other things. Getting my blues out. Blues, blues. Oh yeah, and I need a silver because I started with a silver. There it is. But yeah, it kind of made me want to move there. But all of our family is here, and I don't want to leave our family. I think it'd be really hard for me to move away from my family. Like far, far away to an island, you know? It's just a lot longer of travel time. It's a 5.5-hour flight, and our flights were nice. They weren't bumpy at all. It was over the ocean, so it was smooth and quiet. We dealt with a little bit of bumpiness going to shore, like landing to Honolulu and landing in Seattle, but other than that, I mean, I slept most of the flight, and so did Jasper. And I am managing to catch up on some coloring, so I'll have some stuff to show you guys at the end of the month. I have my blinds closed because it's really sunny out. So if it seems a little dark, that's why. Okay. This was red. And I am working on my wolf diamond painting some more, finally. It's been a few weeks since I've worked on it. It's just so big, and it's so intimidating that, like, I have to psych myself up to work on it because it makes me nervous and I don't want to mess up, you know? Because I'm still really new at diamond painting. I'm used to the smaller ones. But the nice big Diamond Art Club ones are really intimidating to me. But yeah, I mean, I'm just catching up on sleep, and they're 2 hours behind, so my timing's a little off right now. My sleep's a little off, I've noticed. I get really tired at like 7 and 8. But I try to go to bed at midnight and I wake up at 7, so. Sometimes it's more like 9, 10 that I fall asleep, but then I wake up at 4. And that's like 6 hours of sleep. It's rare for me to get a full 8 hours of sleep, to be honest. When I do, though, I feel amazing. Like, I feel like a whole new person. Those people that have fibromyalgia, though, need extra sleep because of the muscles. But later today, excuse me, I'm yawning as I'm talking about sleep. I'm just gonna work on my diamond painting today, I think. And I think I'm just going to make a big salad because we ate really badly on the trip and my body did not feel good eating all that restaurant food all the time. And I felt guilty for it. So I'm back on no eating out. I am going to eat more vegetables. We're making a big salad for dinner tonight. And salads are really easy to make, and vegetables are actually like really easy to cook. But that's what I'm craving right now is tomatoes, like fresh tomatoes and salads and veggies. And I never, like, I'm not a salad person in general. I don't like salads usually. But sometimes I'll get a craving for fresh vegetables. So this is what my picture looks like now. I think it's looking very pretty. Pretty. But yeah, so that's it for this color and chat. Hope you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!